Oh, I have missed our friend Randy Crane in the kitchen from Great Food FYI on social media. Look what we are making today. Something I don't think we've ever had in our GTU kitchen before.
Let me tell you, this is one of my favorite dishes. Every time I make this, it brings back sweet memories of a dear friend that I had that passed away in 2016. Her name was Brenda Huang. You're an angel, Brenda. Love you. It's called Ma Yi Shang Shu.
I was afraid to pronounce it, so I'm glad that you did.
Well, Ma Yi Shang Shu actually means ants on a branch or on a tree. But no, we're not going to cook with ants today. It's going to be pork, but the way you treat the pork, it creates these little fine little textures, and these are mung bean noodles. So what we've done is we've taken these mung bean noodles, really nice little glassy noodles. We've soaked them for 20 minutes. We let them drain for 10. We've marinated some pork. Now this is ground pork.
Okay.
We put some soy sauce, some marin wine, a little bit of sambal or chili paste, and we've let that sit for about 30 minutes to marinate. We've got a couple tablespoons of oil in here, and we're going to go ahead and get this starting to cook.
I didn't know you needed to marinate it first, Randy.
What it does is the soy sauce actually helps it separate.
Okay.
So it provides it a little bit of flavor. It's going to keep it so it's not going to go dry. Hopefully we don't get oil on that beautiful green dress.
I'll stay back over here.
And
you stir over there.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to get this so all the chunks are cooked. There's no more pink in it. And then we're going to add a couple things to this. We're going to let this go. Now, I would love if you would like to try.
Okay, I would love to give it a try.
That way we can do that as we're beginning this process.
And you called these glass noodles.
These are glass noodles. So these are mung beans. So it's actually made from a bean.
Okay.
It looks like a green bean. The little pods inside are what make the little noodles. They process them and they make this nice little noodle. It's gluten-free. Now again, it's called Ma Yi Shang Shu, and if we're pronouncing that incorrectly, which we possibly can, if you speak Mandarin and I'm wrong, just send an email to justblamenisha@gmail.com and we'll get that taken care of.
I got you. It has the slightest kick, like a little bit of heat in there.
There is. So there's that garlic chili paste that's got a little bit of heat to it. And what that's going to do is just going to make it nice and flavorful. Oh. We're going to now get
Randy,
these
that is absolutely delicious.
Okay, so the next step we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of some green onions. Now this is 4 green onions chopped up, divided, 1/3, 2/3. And we're going to have that go in there, provide a little bit of flavor.
Once you have the ingredients for dishes like these, they come together.
They come together
very
so quickly. They come together really quickly. Now what we're going to do is cook that down. Now I'm going to fast forward. Don't have quite enough time to do this. We're going to put a 1/2 cup of chicken stock.
Okay.
And we're going to let that's also going to help divide up or break up the little things. So you'll notice how tiny the little pieces of meat are in that.
When you first had this recipe, was it at a restaurant?
Brenda introduced it to me at this restaurant called Sweet Ginger's. And there were several of us that went with her, and we were all scared to death because of the dishes she was ordering. It was an authentic Chinese restaurant, not Panda Express. It was real authentic. We're talking things coming out wiggling, things that
You're thinking, well, I like this, can I eat it?
And when she suggested this dish, she says, oh yeah, it's called Ma Yi Shang Shu. It's ants on a branch. And I'm thinking, we're going to eat ants.
Right.
But I didn't want to offend her. We're there. And we had a big group with us, and they brought this dish out, and it was an instant hit. We ordered it several times that night.
So what I love about Randy is then he figures out how to make it at home.
Oh, this is it's fairly straightforward. It's just a little bit of marinade on the pork. Now we've got these noodles, these mung bean noodles. We've drained them for 10 minutes. When you soak them, you want to soak them in nice hot water, but not too hot. You're not boiling. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get them so they're a little bit still absorbent, so they can absorb some.
What I love about you using those is I would be intimidated by this.
Oh, it's so easy.
And think, how do I make these noodles? And just soak them and they're ready to go.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
you soak them in a little warm water, not boiling. Okay. That way they're going to sop up some of this. And okay, I keep.
Well, for the sake of TV, we're doing this quickly. Would you want that stock to cook down a little bit more?
You'd want that stock to cook down all the way. You'd bring that to complete where it's almost absorbed. You add your glass noodles in there, and you're going to have them cook for just a few more minutes. And at the very end, all you'll do is you'll plate it up, but you'll end up with that. Now
when do you add the heat?
So that was in the marinade. So each one of these things were in the marinade. So that's all inside there already. That's from start to finish. That's it.
I mean, that would take you, what, 25, 30 minutes from start to finish to put that together. And dinner is served. And this is one of Randy's favorites. I can't tell you, it is so delicious, everybody. If you'd like the recipe, see that there on your screen? You can scan that or go to our website, abc4.com/GTU, and go check out Great Food FYI. Randy posting all the time, all of his creations. What are you making in the next hour of the show?
I'm going to make one of my daughter's favorite things. It's a sauce. It's called Fra di Lovo sauce.
His daughter's here today watching. Didn't he do a great job? Dad's amazing in the kitchen.